Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to Football Overseas and welcome to the predictions video for Gameweek 34. This is going to be the last game week, and this is probably going to be the last time I'm on this channel because I'm going to be gone after this since I am a very busy individual. But yeah, I've actually enjoyed doing these videos. I can't lie. Every weekend, first thing, usually what I do when I wake up, finish from Friday prayers, get back home, I do these and I do my Bayern previews as well. But yeah, this is going to be the last time being around. I'm going to be around here. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be back in the future, inshallah. But guys, listen, while you have me in this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check the socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. Also, actually, no, let me do it right. Wherever you may be. There you go. If I'm going to do it for the last time, at least do it right. Also, by the way, I need to say thank you, Kyle, for the opportunity. It was fun while it lasted. But listen, let's get on into the video. Now all the games are going to be played at the same time tomorrow. So good thing that me being late isn't going to be an issue for today. Leipzig versus VfB Stuttgart. Now this is a pretty big game on paper. And Leipzig, they are on 51 points. Stuttgart on 47 points, 7th and 9th respectively. Yeah, listen, Leipzig being the home team. Could they still get Champions League? Yes. But it would take a massive miracle. Actually, not Champions League, sorry, Europa League. But it would take a massive miracle. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to make it. The best they're going to do is probably get Conference League if Mainz drop points. Now, here's the thing. Stuttgart can't get it either, actually. They can't get Europe as a whole. You know what? I'm going to say Leipzig win then. Leipzig's going to get the win. They're home. I'm going to say they win 2-0. Now we move on to Borussia Dortmund versus Holstein Kiel. Now they have something to play for, Borussia Dortmund. Kiel are relegated. They're gone. Same with Bochum. They're gone. Borussia Dortmund are 54 points. Now they can still get Champions League football if Freiburg drops points. And if they drop points in their game. I'm going to say Borussia Dortmund win. They've actually had a very good record recently. I have to say. I think last 19 games or so, they've had, what is it? They've had majority of it being wins. So fair enough to them. Fair play. I'm gonna say Borussia Dortmund win 3-0 here. Easy 3-0 and we move. Now, Hoffenheim versus FC Bayern München, my club. We're champions. We lifted the trophy already. Beer showers was fun from the players. They went to Ibiza. They partied. They partied at a club after the game as well for Thomas Muller's last game type thing. You know what I mean? And hey, listen, man, Muller's a don and a legend, and he will be missed at this club, man. He really will be. But in regards to this game, it's more of like getting fitness going and all. It'll be interesting to see how Tom Bischoff plays because this will be his last game for the club before he joins his opponent, Bayern München. So, yeah, I did a preview on this already, so if you want to know more in detail, just go check ZeerTalks. I think this will end. I think I said 2-1 Bayern, didn't I? Yeah, I'll go with 2-1 Bayern in this one. Now, Heidenheim, they play against Werder Bremen. And to be honest, I think this is one of the 8th. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any European football, I'm sure. And where's Heidenheim? 16th. 33 32. If Hoffenheim loses, then if we beat Hoffenheim, because they're 15th, and Heidenheim gets the job done, but it would take like a massive scoreline. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I think they will be in the relegation playoffs. Listen, I think Heidenheim would beat Werder Bremen and they'll try their level best, but I don't see it. I'll say, because I do think Werder Bremen will get a goal or two. I'll say 3-2 Heidenheim. They ain't gonna do themselves any favors, but they'll win. And then we move on to Freiburg v Frankfurt. Now this is a big game, and I'll tell you why. So over here we got Frankfurt Eintracht Frankfurt. They are third with 57 points. SC Freiburg with 55. So winner basically is third place. But here's the catch. If Freiburg manages to get the dub over Freiburg or they draw and Borussia Dortmund now wins their game, in which we said they're playing Holstein Kiel, now they get to overtake Freiburg, whether it's by a point or more. So Freiburg needs to win if they're going to secure Champions League football, because there's no fifth place spot in the Champions League. And Borussia Dortmund, they have to win and hope that Freiburg drop points against Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt, the worst they're going to finish. Actually, Frankfurt could drop fifth. And again, another reason. Let's say hypothetically, Eintracht Frankfurt was to lose 3-0 to Freiburg. Hypothetically speaking. And Freiburg are the home side, by the way. Then Borussia Dortmund get the W. Let's say I said they win 3-0. Now that they are tied in goal difference. But then I don't know what's the next metric here. What is there another metric that they're gonna go for? Goals for and against, aren't they? Are they going for goals for and against after that? Because if they do, then technically Borussia Dortmund would win. So it's a must win if Borussia Dortmund get the job done convincingly for Frankfurt. And for Freiburg, it's a must win regardless. Now, what do I think will happen? Now, I said Borussia Dortmund will win 3-0. And I do think Eintracht Frankfurt will somehow get the result. I think they draw. I think Freiburg and Eintracht Frankfurt are going to draw 2-2, which means Frankfurt would be on 58 points, Freiburg would be on 56 points, and that would mean that Borussia Dortmund would be on 57, meaning I think Borussia Dortmund will finish fourth place, and Freiburg will finish fifth place in the Europa League. I think that's what's going to happen. Now, if it doesn't happen, it is what it is. And we move on. But that is massive implications, because that's third versus fourth, and Borussia Dortmund lurking as well, fifth. Interesting. Augsburg versus Union Berlin. I mean, this is going to be one of them game. 11th v 13. Nothing really to play for. I'll just say 1-1. Next, Mainz versus Bayer Leverkusen. Now here's the thing. I don't think this is going to be Alonso's last game, by the way. Jonathan Tah's last game, and probably Wirtz's last game. Now, here's the thing. And Ping Pong, I forgot. Or Frimpong, sorry. I like calling him Ping Pong because I don't like the guy really. But Frimpong. It's last game, too. But here's the thing. I think Mainz, they're going to try to get the dubs. But it still won't be enough because, as I mentioned earlier with the other results, it still means they'll get Conference League football. And I do think they will get the win. I don't think Leipzig will get Conference League. I think they messed themselves up big time. And I don't think Leverkusen will really give it their all now. They're going away. I feel like this is a Mainz game to win, really. I think Mainz is going to win this. And I'm going to say 2-1. Like, they'll get one back, but I don't think it's going to be... I feel like it's going to be one of them, like, penalty goals or something. Like, they'll win a penalty and then they'll score it. Cool. But then again, Borussia Mönchengladbach, they play against... not then again, but then we got Borussia Mönchengladbach. They play against Wolfsburg. I'm surprised we beat them 2-0 last week. And I believe this is a similar circumstance to the Augsburg game, isn't it? Yeah, see, 12th versus 10th. Yeah, nothing to play for. I'll say Borussia Mönchengladbach just winning 1-0. And then St. Pauli versus Bochum. St. Pauli for the win. 14th v last. Yeah, St. Pauli for the win. I'll say St. Pauli 2-0. And that's it, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are and predictions in the comment section down below. Now, again, as I said, this is the last time. I hope you enjoyed having me over in the channel and all. And then listen, man, maybe I'll be back in the future. You know what I'm saying? But until then, see you next time. Listen, you already know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. like, comment your way. Go check the socials of Football Overseas, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. Now I'm going to bounce. And until next time, in the near future, inshallah, take care, guys, and see y'all later.